The one thing about me is I love small engines, hit, miss, and throttle. But I am really poor and don't have the money to buy these beautiful Stovers or like little John Deere model I've had since I was a little kid. This is about the only flywheel engine that I actually own. But I found a really cool model engine the other day, and I want to see if any of y'all have ever seen one of these before, or if somebody's grandfather or somebody built this. So I bought this engine at a antique store in Davisville, Georgia, and as you can see, small little flywheel engine, and has one counterbalanced cylinder. Now, I assume this would work fine. I'm calling this a rotary steam engine. As you can tell, I brazed a shop fitting on the end of this, stuck it to my compressor, and I run this on the regulator, and it starts running at about 8 psi, and I ran it up to about 90, and it runs fine. Normally run at about 20 psi. But this is a really neat engine. The steam, or compressed air in this case, comes in through the inlet pipe into the cylinder that has a valve in it. As the valve turns, when the piston reaches top dead center, it emits air or steam through this drive pipe, ramming the cylinder down. When the cylinder comes down, the counterweight pulls it back over, and the exhaust is emitted through the center of the crankshaft. So the crankshaft in this case is both the crankshaft and the valve gear in this simple steam engine. So this is a really cool little model, and sometime when I have the compressor out, I'll try to hook it up for y'all and let you see it run. But it's a cool little model. Tell me about it. Does anybody know anything about this engine? Again, I bought it in Davisville, Georgia, probably about 10 years ago, and I've really enjoyed it, and it's not giving me any problems. I keep it well oiled and well taken care of. So holler at me if you know anything about this engine.